Liam, well, I don't know where to start. It's a 3-3 draw, 95th minute equaliser. What are your thoughts after that?
Listen, Robert, you've known me long enough. I'm not despondent. I said, what I will say, I actually think Gateshead were the best team we've faced this season. We've had a really tough test. If you go Gloucester, Kiddie, Fylde away, Spennymoor away. I said we've had a tough test. These were country mile better than any of them.
Yeah.
If they keep everyone fit, who finishes above them is going to be a very, very good team. I said, because they never stopped asking questions. Yeah, we went with the game plan, and we actually thought they would have weaknesses, and we capitalised. We've had a little bit of luck. Deflection off Josh's goal, and a pen.
Yeah.
Well, probably it was a pen, but I said sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. We did. We've had a keeper who was simply out of this world. His performance was, Steve Porter just said it's probably the best goalkeeping performance he's seen in a Southport shirt.
Yeah.
But he called it Dicko-esque, so that's a great compliment for Cameron. I said, but he was outstanding. So I know they've scored right at the death, and we always feel despondent because, but when they've made it 2-1, we've showed character. We've gone back. We've had a great chance to finish the game off. But listen, I've just said to the players now, I'm not going to come in and criticise one thing they've done today. Obviously, the way they played, we had to say so disciplined. We had to, but we actually counter-attacked all the time. In the first half, I was disappointed we were only 1-up. I thought we've had really good chances on the breakaway that we actually should have actually scored more. But I'm not going to stand here. Fans were amazing. Honest, I feel it's like all my years here at the moment, the fans are behind the team more than I've ever seen, and that's even through championship days or relegation battles in the league above and stuff like that. They've been brilliant. In terms of the club, I know we didn't do an interview the other day. I said, but lots of things. Great. Phil's come to the game. Obviously Pure. He's done another sponsorship in terms of the other day. He's committed to the back of the shirt as well, which he didn't have to. Yeah, so again, it's all positive. Dave Barron's got a function on. We're trying to get all the local businesses back involved with the club. That's gone really, really well. I was on a function myself yesterday with it was Watts Finance, who one of our supporters, and they put something on. So you got to meet a load of people in the Southport area. That was good. So everything off the field is going great. Really pleased that I said Phil's here, and he should get a lot of credit for what he does and what he's continued to do. Now I said so. Great. The club's in a good place. Team's in a good place. Like the squad. Really like the attitude, like the character, and that's why the fans are buying into it. And they go, so you turn out, so we've had 3 points or whatever. I did say at the start, I think, you look at the first 8 games, and I said, we'll do well to get 8 points from the first 8 games. That's not me being negative, me just telling the truth by the standard of the team. But performance-wise, totally different type of performance today than it has been, where it was more disciplined and we had to stay in a line, we had to stay shape, people shout and press. They want you to press them, so they bop you. I said we didn't press, we just said, but we counterattacked at pace. And again, it's nice that the forwards are scoring.
Yeah, it was a strange game, wasn't it? Because it's a game we probably deserved to lose in a way, wasn't it? And yet we were 95th minute, we were 3-2 up, and a game we could have won.
Listen, I'm not going to come in and say, it's we should have won this and we should have done that. I said we've got our keeper to thank. Not just at the back line, all over. There isn't one person who didn't put everything into that game to keep us in the game, and that's a compliment to Gateshead. They'll probably be moaning about us time wasting and stuff like that, but they've got to understand that we can't change to play like Gateshead are going to play. We've got to play how we play. And I said, but on the flip side, this year there's certainly goals in the team, which there hasn't been. I said, you go and put 3 past Gateshead and whatever, 2 up at Spennymoor, scored 2 against Fylde, even though the referee decided not to give one. The linesman, I should say, when it's clearly in. And again, listen, that's another 5th really, really positive performance. So There's no doom and gloom for me.
No.
Got a nice little test of Brackley now next week, so no problem.
It's been an interesting week, hasn't it? Because we had the disappointment at Foul. Because I haven't spoken to you since that one, and you know there was things going on there. It was an interesting afternoon, should we say, at Foul as well, wasn't it, Leo?
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I said Jim's a good fella. They're a good side.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, might be best. What about the players with a few knocks carried today? Is Connor going to be okay, do you think, next week?
Well, Connor's got shin splints due to the fact that he's worked so hard to get him in the condition he has, which is every credit for him, and then he gets whether he's right or whether he's not right, it is what it is. I thought Isaac was in some spells today, looked very, very good. People go away and I said it's either his haircut or the fact he's got a double barrel name that people seem to keep on talking about him, but no, you know, we did look a threat in the wide areas. The first goal was great. Niles absolutely skinned the right back and put it on the plate for Marcus. And you know, when we had one or two breaks, but on the flip side of it now, in the back half of the game, you know, we've had a couple of breakaways, and there was one where we broke away and 5 people are running to the box and he's come inside, lost possession, and it puts 5 out the team. So there's bits like that. It happens when you're 21, doesn't it? Yeah. Decision making.
You say difficult one next week at Brackley. I don't know if they won today. I'm not sure what they've done today. They had 100% record, didn't they? But we've got to go there, haven't we?
Well, you know what? As you said, quickly followed by Chorley, who won 9-0 today, and then to York. So baptism of fire. I said, but you know what it does do. I said we've been in with the best already. No game in this league is easy this season. You're going to look at the games, so lots of tough tests, and you know, around the corner. But you know what we are going to make it here. Make sure we stay unbeaten here, because this has been a bit of a soft underbelly for the last couple of years. Where now today wasn't a soft underbelly. We got broken down right to death by a very, very good side, but you know, performance-wise we were good. Well, it's great to see your spirit still high, and I think the crowd applauded the team off, even though they were disappointed when they came. Brilliant.
We can't ask for more, can we?
Listen, you know yourself. I'm sat there. You're sat there. We're watching the game. You can feel it coming. You know, they've been unlucky. They've hit the post. I said 2 of them saves are just bizarre. You know, if it was done in the Premier League, it'd be shown time and time again. So, you know, let's just take our point. A really good performance, a really positive attitude, really good kids in there. Most of them are kids. And then we just move on and, you know, treat Brackley with the respect which we showed Gateshead, and just keep on going.
Brilliant. Thanks, Liam.
Okay,
just had Liam, now got Chris to have a quick chat about that game. And how do you feel?
Gutted. I felt like, you know, we'd done enough to sit in and defend and, you know, see the game out, but sickening to concede at the end like that.
It always is, isn't it? Where it was in like the 95th minute we actually conceded, and 5 minutes of added time.
It's one of them. I thought, you know, we'd done enough, but they obviously just kept putting on the pressure. But you know, another day we get the 3 points.
Good side, aren't they? They've got to be honest. They deserve the point if we're honest, can't we, overall?
They just kept flooding us attacks. But I thought, you know, another day, as I say, we keep defending and doesn't get a deflection and drop in the top corner.
Was it deflected in?
Yeah, I think so. Post and then in.
Gosh. What about Cam's performance today then, eh?
Cam was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. From my point of view, it's bad because Cam done a lot. You know, we don't like to see Cam doing so much, but no, when he needed, he really stood in.
How have you settled in since you've come here, Chris? Are you enjoying it?
I've loved every minute. You know, I'd love to just get the 3 points, but no, I've loved every minute, and the fans again were brilliant.
I think that's it. We're all a bit disappointed, but at the end the fans were behind the team again.
Massively, you can hear them all through the game, and it doesn't half lift you, and that's what we just need to carry on, and the points will come.
Are you fit? You had a bad injury, didn't you, a few years ago? I know we always talk about this on the sea, but are you fully fit, do you think?
Fit and well, I'm just looking forward to the next game, getting some points.
Next game's at Brackley, isn't it?
Big one.
They come big and hard, don't they? We've not had an easy run.
No game's easy. But you know, I think we've showed more than enough that we can win games, and as I say, on another day we get 3 points here instead of 1.
Have you settled in well with the lads here then?
It's a great group. There's no bad eggs, and you know, it's perfect what you want.
You're enjoying it?
Yeah, definitely.
Good man. Well, I'm despondent. Well, Liam said, don't be despondent, the lad's putting a good show, but it's hard, isn't it, when you concede like that? But hey.
Yeah, we've got to keep our heads up. It's heartbreaking, but we go again.
Yeah, good man. Thanks, Chris.
Cheers.